Hi FoodTube, this is Bart from Bart's Fish Tales, and today I'm cooking up a delicious healthy pasta with tuna and tomato sauce. You might have heard about this dish as a pasta puttanesca, but today's version will be with more veggies, more healthy. It's quick to make, it's easy to make, it's really affordable to make. It's a perfect meal for your weekday. And guys, the ingredients, they're really easy to find in your cupboard. So let's kick off. So first things first, boiling up some water for the pasta, just a pinch of salt. So cover it with a lid. The first thing I'm going to do is chop up like 5 anchovy fillets. So I chop it roughly. Next thing is a garlic clove. Whoop, chop it really fine. Chili, taking the seeds out. I'm chopping it really fine. I'm using half a chili. On medium heat, I'm going to add like 2 tablespoons of olive oil, adding the anchovies, adding the garlic, and I'm adding the chili. So guys, the anchovies are melting, and this gives this natural seasoning to this dish. Okay, so I let it simmer. Meanwhile, I'm chopping up a zucchini into cubes. Now I take my black olives and I chop them roughly. So now I add the olives, the capers, and the zucchini. I give them like 4 or 5 minutes until the zucchini get a bit caramelized from the outside, get a nice color, and then it's time to add the peeled tomatoes. Add this to the zucchini with the olives, give this a stir. My water is boiling, which means I'm going to add my pasta. We have whole wheat pasta. I'm going to chop up some parsley, which I'm going to use as a garnish at the latest stage of the recipe. Okay guys, so now it's time for our hero today, which is a can of tuna. Tinned seafood is delicious. It's a way of preserving seafood. The quality is really high, it's affordable. You can keep it out of your fridge. But the most important, if you're going to buy a tin of tuna, is you buy a sustainable tin of tuna. And there are 2 things you need to take awareness of. And the first thing is the MSC logo, which stands for the Marine Stewardship Council. If you buy a tin of tuna which says MSC certified, you can be ensured that the fish is coming out of a healthy fish stock and it's fished in a good way. And with tuna, the best way to catch this piece of fish is by pole and line, which means 1 fisherman, 1 pole, 1 hook, and 1 fish. And it will also be mentioned in the packaging, like pole and line called tuna. Okay, so now it's time to drain my tuna. Today I'm using tuna in oil. I add my tuna to the sauce, because the tuna in a can is already cooked. So it's just to add it to your sauce at the last moment, so it will give the taste to the dish, but it will still be juicy. Now add half of the parsley, the other half I'm going to use as a garnish. Let me check the pasta. Perfect. Al dente. I'm going to drain the pasta. And I add the pasta to the sauce. Give it a stir. So I give the sauce a taste. Oh, it's really good. The saltiness is fantastic. I just give it a bit of extra black pepper, just a kick to it. Oh, but it smells good. This is happiness, guys. This is really, really, really nice. So it's time to plate it up. Wow, this is so good. Some nice chunks of tuna, extra bit of parsley. And to make this dish even more healthy, I'm serving some lettuce with it, also to give it a bit of acidity, because I'm using some red wine vinegar, some olive oil, some roasted nuts. It was really quick to make, it's easy to make, and now I give it a taste. The different textures, of course the pasta, the chunks of tuna, and the lovely zucchini, the black olives, and at the far end, this delicious salty taste of the anchovies. Guys, if you like this video, give it your thumbs up. If you have any comments, any questions, leave it down in the box below. And if you want to know more about seafood, more about my journey around the globe, where I'm looking out for the most sustainable fisheries, why I cook with them, why I fish with them, why I live with them, click here on this link to subscribe to my channel. Thank you. And thank you for watching, and hope to see you soon back. Bye bye. Cheers. If you like the idea of cooking with tinned fish, then please take a look at my book, which is packed full of great, delicious recipes using sustainable fish in tins.